Hello everyone, it's Janice Mae once again, and today's project is how to make beaded yo-yos. I'm sure at some point you have made a fabric yo-yo, but for those of you who is not familiar, I have searched on YouTube and put a link below in my description box on how to make this fabric yo-yos. What I'm going to be showing you today is how to put beads in your yo-yos I'm going to be using my petite paper beads and some seed beads. You can purchase these beads on my Etsy shop, and I also have a link. You can make them. So the materials you need are just scrap fabric. So these are silky fabric that doesn't fray much. Or you can go with this 100% cotton fabric or this black lining. I think this will also be great for black yo-yos. And also there are fabric that already has like circle designs in them. This would also be great to just cut out like that. You don't need a template or anything. So the other thing you need is of course needle that small enough to go through your beads. So this one, it goes through easily like that. So you need a needle that's thin enough, or a beading needle if you're using pearls. Do not limit yourself to paper beads. My tutorial, you can also use it for just using bugle beads, glass beads, or some pearls. I'm going to be showing you a yo-yo that I have made just using bugle beads. So you also need something like a button or a bead. I will be using this to go in the center of your yo-yo, like so. Now you have a choice on making a finished edge like this, and again the tutorial will tell you how to just finish your edge like that, or go with a fray edge. Basically you are just making folds here, so this way you have a finished edge, but it doesn't really matter if you have a frayed edge, because that will also be a cute look, or you can just cover it with a button or a bead like that. So let me start off by showing you how to put this bead in the middle. So basically you just need to you take your bead or a button and just sew it into the middle. Okay, you probably need to go like 3 times to get it really nicely anchored on there. So like so. Okay, so I'm gonna just do 2 times. These are really easy to do and really fun to make. Okay, so now that I have my middle bead there, I can start putting in my paper beads. So you do this by just okay, so yeah, now I can just put in my bead. So you will take a bead and you will take a seed bead. So this will go on top of your paper beads like so. And then you are just going to, it's just like you're sewing on these beads on here. Now make sure that you do not catch the back, just the top fabric. So you will then go back through the seed bead and through the seed bead and through the paper bead, like so. And now you will just anchor it right here. Okay, so there's your first petal. And then I will just go in the center of the yo-yo, and I will go in the opposite side. This way, it's easier this way. I have found it to be easier when you will just be putting them first in opposite direction. And then take a bead and seed bead, and anchor it down like so. Okay, again go back through the seed bead and the paper bead and anchor it down. Sometimes it's hard, you have to do this. And you can also use like pliers to pull it if it's hard to pull. So now you have that, and then I will go here. So I kind of divided it in 4. This way it's easy for me to just do it that way than just continuing to do it all around. Dividing it by 4 will give it balance. Again, I'm just gonna go through here and then down. And then I'm just gonna do one more. I'm just picking out random colors, but you can definitely coordinate your colors if that's what you want. So we can make so many things with this. And then anchor it. So now you have all divided it in 4 sides. So you have a choice to put just one in each, or you can just go and fill those spaces. Like this one is a bigger gap, so more beads can go in there. So we will come back after I have beaded all around it. So there is really no pattern as to where to go next. You can just go on that side, and then if you feel like the needle is leading you to this side, then you go on this side. So I have beaded this side, and now I'm running out of thread. So all I have to do is end this in the back. You can just end it by doing this. Okay, and then snip it off. You can start another thread by just threading your needle with a comfortable length, because anyway you can always add if you need to. So just thread this needle and just you double it up, you put a knot at the end of your thread, and what I do is I just do this. Okay, so now you have a knot right here, and you can just again continue by just putting your, now I'm probably gonna do this part here. Okay, and start beading again that side. So you just continue doing that until you have filled the spaces and you're happy with the result. And we are down to our last bead, or the last space. Okay, so how you end it is just the same way that when we run out of thread, just go ahead and tie it down in the back. Okay, right there. Simple enough, very pretty, true mix media piece. Okay, so there you have it. This is your beaded yo-yo, and you can definitely use pearls or anything like that in the middle, or even a button would look nice. And instead of paper beads, you can use bugle beads. And I'm going to show you something that I made with the bugle beads. So I don't have bugle beads long enough because this is a bigger yo-yo. And I put crystals on the tips of the bugle beads, and I basically just embroidered it with like little gold seed beads. So the idea is like, this is the sun and this is the moon, and these are little stars all around it. I have obviously been watching a lot of Korean dramas, and it's giving me ideas and inspiration. Another addiction that I have aside from making paper beads and beading or making jewelry. So this one, I made this with the bigger beads. So bigger yo-yo, I have a flat bead in the middle, and these are 3/4 inch paper beads. And that's a nice way to do it. And I have attached already a jump ring. I just sew it on there because we will be making something beautiful with this in our next video. This is what I call making the yo-yos into beads. So as you can see, that's my ring. It's beautiful in the front and in the back as well. There's just pretty. So I will be teaching you how to make your beaded yo-yos into yo-yo beads. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Till next time, thanks for watching.